Hey everybody, it's Jen, and this is Jen's Garden Solutions. Today I'm heading out to the field and I'm going to be doing some pruning for some clients. February and March are really great times to do some winter pruning. Generally before the sap runs in the trees and they're still dormant. You can do some really great things while they're still sleeping. Today I'm going to be pruning some Physocarpus opulifolius. That is common ninebark. So let's head out to the field and we'll prune some Physocarpus. Thanks. March the 3rd, 2023. I'm out here doing a pruning job on some of these ninebarks that are in dire need of some old wood removal, just to kind of give them a bit of a refurbishment and spruce them up a bit and provide some new growth for the spring. And now is a great time to do it. There's a number of different shrubs that you can do this time of the year. Most of February is really a good time, as is early March, before the sap really starts flowing. The cold won't hurt them at all. There's a lot of dead bark in here. There's a lot of old wood, as you can see. Some of these guys have been in need for a while. But we're here today. I can take a third of the wood out today. That is a safe amount to remove from a shrub at any one time. And it doesn't put any stress on it. And these guys should bounce back pretty good. So stay tuned. They are an ornamental plant that has a vase-like shape naturally. It's always great if we can keep it in that shape. Sometimes when people take off the tips of them, then they get some weird looking growths on them. So it's always nice to take the branches right back to the bottom, right to the base at the ground, and just take out all the old wood. And that will encourage the roots to put up new shoots for the spring and improve the color of the plant and the shape. So then it makes it a little easier to just maintain that through the summer. Generally, ninebarks require minimal pruning, but that's when it's done regularly. When they get a little bit overgrown, then we have to do some renewal pruning on them. And that's probably what's going to end up happening today when I get out there and see the shrubs. These ninebarks. Now it looks really rough right now, and the property owners had some dogwoods last year that were really unruly. And I said, cut them to the ground. They'll grow back. Took a while to grow back, but they did. And now they're nice little shrubs. I pruned them up today too to be a little bushier than they are. But these ninebarks will fill back in. One thing about cutting out, that there's a lot of dead wood in it once I got in there. So it looks like a little bit more than a third. Physocarpus bloom on old wood. So generally you wouldn't take back a lot of it, but it is always a good idea to do a regeneration when it's necessary. And sometimes you might lose blooms for a year, but that's okay. The tree will recover, and then you'll resume blooming the year afterwards. Sometimes it's just a sacrifice that we have to make. It needed to happen. It was basically a rejuvenation rather than just a shaping. Shaping you do in the summertime. Rejuvenation's a little bit harder prune because there was a lot of old wood, a lot of dead wood. Tried to keep the structure. And the new shoots should sprout from the roots and out of the branches for the spring. So when that happens, we'll see how they grow, and then I'll do some shaping once the summertime comes and they're done blooming for the season. So whenever pruning a shrub or a tree, take out dead, diseased, damaged, and dangerous branches, and that is the general rule of thumb. And also anything that's crossing, because when those crossing branches rub on each other, they create wounds, and that is an avenue for disease and bugs and things like that to get into it. So if you take out those crossing branches, you can prevent some damage in the long run.